you know, within any sort of organization, there are the unsung heroes that show up each and every day, contribute their part, and just do so with a smile on their face. Well, for the UT Rockets, we have one such individual who has been running the clocks for the UT Rockets basketball team for nearly 2 decades. Our own Christina Ohio introduces us to this man.
Jim Reichard has been involved in basketball for pretty much his entire life, a love for the sport that landed him the position as the clock operator for the University of Toledo.
I met an athletic director by the name of Peter Fields. He found out that I had retired. They needed help at the bench, and he asked if I would come out and lend a hand. And here I am 18 years later, still doing the same thing. I've got the perfect seat. I sit at the 50-yard line, right at the floor, and I get to watch the games. I get to hear the coaches and their comments and what's going on that I used to hear as an official. And I get to see officials that I worked with still and have that camaraderie with.
Jim prides himself on leading a healthy lifestyle, but not even that could prevent him from the disease that was quickly attacking his body.
I learned in January 15th of 2016, last year, that I had non-alcoholic fatty tissue disease because I'm a non-drinker. When I found that out, you go into a meeting with your doctor and you come out like somebody hit you on the side of the head with a baseball bat because you sure didn't expect to find out that you're stage 4 liver disease, which is cirrhosis of the liver, and that you need a transplant.
Jim immediately began the process for an organ transplant, which could be lengthy, but in a series of events that he attributes to divine intervention, he was on the operating table in less than a year.
I arrived on December 6th at 2 a.m. and at 6 p.m. the next night, I was taken in for transplantation. And I woke up 9 hours later, and that's your first aha that you didn't die on the table. I came home on December 14th, and we were able to celebrate Christmas with my family there. It was just wonderful.
And through the power of prayer, he had a miraculously fast recovery, allowing him to head back to work for the first time on the most fitting of nights. Blue and Gold have teamed up with the Ohio Life Connection to promote organ donation awareness and honor those who have given, received, or are still waiting for donation. In fact, UT has dedicated an entire night of basketball to the cause and something they like to call Rockets for Life.
So happy. It's an amazing feeling. I got a new life.
What do you have to say to the University of Toledo and Coach K for helping put this on?
The coaches have been staunch supporters of organ transplantation, and I can't say enough about the University of Toledo and the interaction with the Life Connection of Ohio. It's truly outstanding. To recognize all these recipients and the donors, that's outstanding.
We are so grateful to the University of Toledo and to Coach Kowalczyk for all the support that they have given us. This is a really exciting event for us and for our volunteers, our donor families, our recipients who are here to honor and celebrate the gift of life.
Can you explain why that is a cause that's so close to your heart?
I had a very dear friend. We worked together at Marquette, and shortly after he started work, he came down with a severe cough and ended up being a very rare lung disease. And he was probably weeks or days away from dying before he finally got his double lung transplanted. And he had the fortune of living 12 years with his double lung transplant. Passed away about a year ago, and certainly would not have had the quality of life without the organ donation. And to me, there's nothing more selfless in giving up, your organs when you do pass. And to me, it also seems fairly easy. But I just want to make sure that we as Rockets get the word out to sign up for Life Connection and be an organ donor.
I can't say enough that I got a new life because of that person. That's what I say about my emotions. It's just been fantastic.